Hello everybody, my name is Michael. You know me as Coding Jungle, and today I want to show off my new side project I've been working on. Um, Hopefully this will help me keep more organized. People who are familiar with like Trello will, you know, have a good idea what this is once they see it, but um, not trying to compete with Trello or any of the others out there. I just wanted something private, that was private that I can make alterations to and add stuff to it when I want it to. So this is what I come up with. It's called Stratagem, and we're going to go ahead and create a project. Call it my project. You can give it the description. You can set it as private. You can even set a due date, and we're going to save it. As you can see, it creates a little icon for it. My project, gives it everything. And when you get here, there's nothing here. You have the choice of going over to settings. Here you can change the project name if you want, set a due date, make it private, whatever. And over here, you can add members to have certain features because nobody has any any permission, so to speak. The only one that has permission to do anything at this point would be the owner, which is whoever created it. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add somebody. All right, and there's several permissions. This might change. Right now, it's manage projects. Um, if they will manage project settings like that way, they can come in here and add more people or change the name, that kind of stuff. Manage columns, that means adding columns, moving columns, deleting columns, renaming them, that sort of stuff. Move and reorder cards. Most of your members will need this ability. Add new cards, same thing. Add due dates to cards. Assign cards, which is different than claim cards. People can claim a card, and then they can go in and assign. I think it's up to. I think I have it set to 5 people max. Could assign each card. You can also have the option of who can mark a card complete or not, and of course will have comments. We're going to go ahead and save this member, and it will. Okay, it should bring us back to the project screen, but it doesn't yet. There's a slight bug in it, so we're going to go back over here. As you can see in the projects list, your project shows up with its icon, and these are auto-generated icons with the color based on the name of the project. So, all right, we're going to go back in here, and as you can see, it's basically the same as before. Now we're going to add a column. You hit enter. There's your new column. Now you can add a card. We're going to add a second column. All right, now you can highlight them and move them, back and forth. You can add a card. Oh, that doesn't work yet. There's a little bitty bugs. All right, it saves the card, and when we go into it, it'll have all of its stuff. You can mark it complete. It'll have the history of the card, who created it, and then I mean, it won't show everything, but it will show like if you move a card from one column to another, it added that. It told you what column it was moved from and what column it was moved to, that sort of thing. And if you claim it, we'll claim it real fast. See, now it's got me there. And it will, this is where you can assign more people if you need to. Well, if we go back in here, it'll say Michael has claimed card on blah 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 date at what time. A lot of this doesn't work yet. Like it will just show who's working on it up here. Um, as you can see, that's still a language string, but they'll be able to mark the card complete, add comments, which is an editor down here, and then this editor up here. Comments will display right here. But I just wanted to show that. Oh, wrong button. There's a little delay there. That we can move the cards, and if I refresh, it should have We'll create another card if it lets me. Okay, I don't know why it didn't do that, but I'll figure it out later. You can move the cards. I'm gonna have to fix that. you should be able to move them in between the columns. You can reorder them. So like I said, if we refresh, it doesn't want to be selected. As I said, there's a few bugs. It still doesn't work. Now, my plans for these columns will update via Ajax in the near future, and I hope, since I've had a lot of luck with what you would call it, Node.js, I'll eventually add Node.js to it, so it's done, as it's, if you're connected, it's doing it as, if I go and move this card and you're watching, it will show that card being moved. Excuse me. But that's a future plan. But basically, it's just going to be a quick way to, set cards, set, like that's the title, the title out here, and then you can set a description if you want, be able to do a quick upload, make quick comments. And hopefully, as I progress in this, it will become a more useful system. But for right now, it's just pretty basic. I'm still working on it. And like I said, you can delete columns. It'll ask you, hey, do you want to make sure you do that? Because it will delete the cards too. I might maybe, I'm not sure. Um, Give an option where you can uh, tell it the cards to go somewhere else. Maybe have a trash can area or something. Excuse me. But that's pretty much what I wanted to show. Like, okay, I'll show you how to, like what it does. Like, you can assign, I'll assign myself and assign. As you can see, it will show the icons of all the people working on it. That's a little bit twitchy. I'll probably have to fix that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So let me know what you think. If you're interested in it at all, let me know, and I'll keep you updated. All right, later.